AITA for reclining my seat on an international flight? Last week, I was on a flight from Dallas to Paris, a 9-hour flight. My plan was to sleep as much on the plane as possible, as it was an overnight flight and I was losing 7 hours of time. After takeoff, I leaned back my seat to begin snoozing. Almost immediately, the girl behind me taps on my shoulder and asks me to pull up my seat, which I do, but then asked why. She said there was a baby in a car seat right behind her, so she couldn't recline, and if I leaned my seat back, she can't really see the TV screen on the back of my seat. I was like, okay, but a few minutes and I realized I really needed to lean my seat back if I was gonna sleep. It just made a huge difference for me. I figured, since there was an empty seat in the middle section just a few rows back, if it really bothered her, she could move there. I had even told her as much. So, after a few minutes, I lean back my seat again and close my eyes. She then gets the attention of a flight attendant to tell me to pull up my seat. I put in my headphones, so the next part is relayed to me by my mom, who was sitting next to me. Apparently the flight attendant told her she couldn't do anything about it. What was she supposed to do, make everyone in front of her not lean their seats back? The girl then got the attention of 2 more flight attendants, who all said the same thing, and offered the same seat I told her about. Thing is, we were in the window seat, and the girl complained that she picked that seat because it's the window seat, so she refused to move. Meanwhile, I pretended to sleep the whole time. I felt really bad for her. If it was me, I'd be complaining too. But I also didn't really care about the window and wouldn't have been bothered at all about moving, so in my mind when I leaned back, I figured she could move if it really bothered her. I bet she really thought I was the AH though. It was just a sucky situation. ETA, the seat configuration was a 333, and the open seat was an aisle seat in the middle section, not a middle seat. If there were no other seats available, I wouldn't have reclined. I mostly didn't want to move because I'd rather sleep next to someone I know versus a complete stranger, but also because I was traveling with my aging parents, and my mom gets super anxious flying. So I didn't just have no reason not to move, only small reasons.